evening, everybody, and welcome to IndustriMontagne episode 9. The vast majority of my episodes so far, I've done something with equivalent exchange. Alright, I've put a half stack of redstone in here. I think either the end of episode 6 or the beginning of... I think it was the beginning of episode 7. Got 3 Eternalist Fuel, 29 Mobius Fuel. I'll let that continue running a bit while I record this episode. Hopefully that will all be Eternalist Fuel by the time I'm ready to start recording episode 10. It may not be at that rate, but hey. At any rate, I'm going to grab what I need out of here, and actually before I start the actual crafting for this episode, I do have a macerator in my industrial craft area, which is on the other side of this hill here. Still haven't had the chance to build any sort of rail line to my industrial craft area, so I'm still going to be billy-goating my way across the mountain here. What I can do is I can put this coal in the macerator, and it will macerate down into coal dust. Give it a minute for it to actually run. Now, as I pointed out last episode, the vast majority, in fact, all of the ores except, I want to say tungsten, macerate down into 2 dusts. With the gold, you only get 1. Yeah, that's right, 1 dust per coal ore, or not coal ore, piece of coal. And I will return to that macerator in a little bit later on in the crafting process. In the meanwhile, let me, actually get crafting. Alright. First thing I'm going to do is craft up a pair of RE batteries. And then I'm going to craft up a pair of furnaces, which I will now upgrade to iron furnaces, and then iron furnaces, row of refined iron, RE battery at the top gives me generators. Alright. The next thing I'm going to grab out of here is that stuff there, and I'm going to start this bit of crafting with an electronic circuit. And then I need to craft 6 more RE batteries. And then finally, put the 6 RE batteries like so. I think it's the electronic circuit on top, 10 in the middle. Yes, and that gives me the BatPack. And now I'm going to go ahead and grab the rest of this out of here. And actually, before I go any further, I'm going to go ahead, because I do have the ingredients for this. Go ahead and craft myself the 4 electronic circuits I need for that. And then, actually before I head back over to my industrial craft area, I'm going to, go ahead and grab some coal coke. And I'm going to grab, I think, 8 this time. Load up the generator. Yeah, that should work well. Alright, and now I am making my way over to my industrial craft area. I did spend quite a bit of time last episode complaining about how I needed a rail line to get over here. Yeah. Alright, at any rate, I'm going to go ahead and put the coal coke into the furnace, or not in the furnace, generator. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the BatPack into the bat box to let it charge up a bit. Do I have my Philosopher's Stone in here? I do. Excellent. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use the C mode on this. I'm going to go ahead and put the coal dust like that, the glass like so. Electronic circuits on the bottom of the generators? Yes. And there are my solar panels. Now I'm going to take my cables. And between episodes, you could see that stone area there. Yes, this area is specifically prepared for the solar panels. Now, just need to worry about hooking everything up. Alright, and as you can see, they're not getting power yet because it is, night. Really? Whoa. That was not where I wanted to drop down, but oh well. Alright, now let me think here a little bit. Let me go ahead and put all this stuff up in my inventory. And check something else in the Industrial Craft Wiki. Let's see here. Give the page a moment to load. And let's see, tin. Let's see. Alright. Yeah. Okay. I think tin cables are what I'm going to want. Now I just need to figure out how much tin I'm going to need. Keeping in mind that 3 tin will make 9 ultra-low voltage cables, which is, like I just said, what I'm going to be looking to make here. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and take those 2 copper cables and put them back up in the bag. And go ahead and put the Philosopher's Stone back up in my yellow alchemical bag. And, yeah, billy goat my way back across this here mountain. And you notice that I'm using a completely different billy goat route that actually takes me more or less above the mountain as opposed to around it. Alright. 36 should be enough for the job. So, yeah, 36 tin cables. I can get that out of 12 tin, which means 6 tin ore to be smelted. Yeah, that seems reasonable. And now I'm billy goating my way back around the hill. I used an over-the-hill route last time. I can't do it that way this time because I'm going this direction. I think it's a one-way route at the present time. Alright. And, yeah, go ahead and put the tin up in the macerator. And, alright, it looks like our BatPack is done charging. Now, if I put the backpack on my back here, well, unfortunately, I don't have any other tools that actually use the BatPack yet. Yeah, tin's gonna take a little bit. I wonder, do I have everything I need to make? Let me check. Alright, so that's our mining drill. I need 4 more tin. So, yeah, grab 2 more tin ore out of the... Actually, yeah, that's a total of 6 refined iron. Do I have enough iron? Probably not. I have 4 there. I think I may need 2 more. So let's... Unless I have some more iron in my... Not there. It would be in my fallback chest. Or one of my fallback chests if I had any more iron. Not in there. Oh. I guess I do have the 6 iron. Alright. Let me grab a couple of tungsten ore. I'll need that. A little bit. No, not that chest. So, grab 2 more tin ore out of there. And while I'm on my way back to my industrial craft room, I'm going to go ahead and take the tungsten ore and convert it to diamonds for them. I only need 3 for what I'm thinking of. Alright. now Billy Gooding my way back around the mountain. Yeah, I think episode 10 I'm going to show you. Yeah, okay, there's that tin dust. Now, let me think. What was I doing with that tin? Oh, right. Tin cables to connect my, to connect to the solar panels I just built to my network. Alright. And let's see if I can Billy Goat my way the rest of the way around here. And here we go. Go ahead and smelt it in here. That's going to take a minute. In the meantime, if you don't mind, I'm inclined to maybe, or do I want to check on the, I think I will check actually on the macerator, because it should surely be done by now, no? Alright. So, yeah, a lot of back and forth. And a bit of me falling off cliffs like that. I think one of the things I'm going to do off camera in preparation for next episode is write a program for a turtle that will dig me out a rail line. That said, I am back over here. The furnace is almost done smelting the 12 tin I need for that. And while that tin is smelting, I'm going to go ahead and craft up, the tin I have in a simple row into ultra-low current cable. Now, the ultra-low current cable can only handle currents of up to 5 EU per tick. Then again, a solar panel only produces, at most, 1 EU per tick. And keep in mind that that EU per tick value is per packet, not total. So it can easily carry hundreds of packets as long as none of them exceed 5 EU per tick. Alright, and I'm going to let the refined iron finish up here. And now, do I have enough cables? Just. Alright. Oh, wait, no, I stand corrected. I'm actually going to be short cables, aren't I? Yeah. Well, let's see here. What do I have? Because my rubber will wind up here, right? Or, no, that's HV cable. I don't want that. Am I seriously out of rubber? Unless I have some in here. Oh, I do have some in here, yes. I should probably go ahead and, well, first off, grab the 4 redstone I'm going to need. And then I need, to head back to my blue electric furnace and smelt up some of my copper dust into copper. Let's go half of it. You know, no, let's make it 18. And I'm going to actually pull it out once I get 3 here. How's my battery box doing? It's doing pretty good. There's about a quarter of the electricity in there. There's my 3 copper. So, back to the crafting table to convert it into insulated copper cables. And now I can actually build the mining drill. I need an RE battery. I need an electronic circuit. And let's see, I think it's the RE battery in the bottom, electronic circuit in the middle, and then a inverted V of refined iron gives me the mining drill. And then I'm going to go ahead and take 3 of my diamonds, upgrade it to a diamond drill. Go ahead and put the excess diamond up in my auto sorting system. Run back over to my industrial craft area, and I've got 2 things to do in my industrial craft area. The first is charge up my diamond drill. The second is connect my solar panels properly to my industrial craft network. And I'm going to use the this ultra low voltage cable for now. Eventually, I'm sure I'll have to replace it with like a high voltage cable, presumably. Alright, I'm not going to lay that here just yet. I need to make sure I can put the solar panels up there. Actually, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try to... Well, it might be easier to go this way. Yeah. Alright. And then go like... Am I off by one on the altitude? I think I am. Oh well. What I should probably do before I go any further is go ahead and put the diamond drill in here, have it absorb up some of the power out of here so that it's fully charged. And now I've got a perfect opportunity to demonstrate to you what the diamond drill does. Give me a minute to get back up there. And there we go. Diamond drill. And as you can see, as you just saw there, the diamond drill has a function similar to a pickaxe. And that if you mine out a block of stone, you get the stone. And it's actually a diamond pickaxe, or at least it has the same mining capabilities as a diamond pickaxe. That means you can get every ore in the game, and you can get obsidian. But that's not all this diamond drill can do. No! That's right. Not only is it a pickaxe, it's also a shovel. Yeah. Actually, let me clean this up just a little bit further. Yeah. Yeah, that looks better for now. Like I said, I'm going to build a proper rail tunnel connecting my main base to this industrial craft area. If I get the resources, probably next episode I'll do that. In the meantime, let me think. Is there anything left to do for this episode? Well, I suppose I could always make another check on my collector and see how that's doing. Yeah, so we're up to about 5 Eternalist fuel. Okay, I had a special plan for that 32 Eternalist fuel. We'll not get to it next episode, which means that next episode... Oh, should probably check on my blue electric furnace, shouldn't I? Yeah, there we go. Okay. At any rate, it looks like next episode is probably going to be, yeah. Yeah, I would say next episode is going to be me building the rail line to my industrial craft area and getting that completely working. Yeah. That sounds good. See you next time, everybody. This has been IndustriMontagne. Please rate, comment, and/or subscribe.